Chicago Alderman Raymond Lopez is a Democrat running to unseat Mayor Lori Lightfoot. We've extended an open invitation to Mayor Lightfoot. She's welcome to join us at any point as well. Alderman, thank you very much for joining us here. Our hearts break for these parents who are suffering through this crime, losing their loved ones, losing children to this senseless violence. To this violence that is happening in the streets there. We've been playing out the video for our viewers. Difficult to obtain at times. Sometimes it's only via cell phone footage. It happens in the middle of the night. They're organizing on social media. They're getting together in a matter of minutes sometimes. And they're doing this all over the city. And it's resulting in some people dying that are just simply pedestrians walking by. What is happening in that city?
You know, what we're seeing is the effects of 3 years of a mayor and a superintendent who have not made addressing crime and criminality in Chicago a priority. It is only now at the 11th hour that they are concerned about what's going on the streets of the city of Chicago, simply because there's an election in 5 months. We are here in the middle of Auburn Gresham, behind one of the most historic locations to eat, Maxwell's Bar and Grill. And yet across the street, there's empty storefronts. Right next to us, empty storefronts. Communities that would love to rebuild but can't, because we cannot attract business, attract entrepreneurs in a city that makes people feel unsafe. And Lori Lightfoot has no answers and no intention of fixing this, only trying to point the fingers elsewhere to deflect from her own failures 5 months before she asked for people's vote in her upcoming election.
You know, Raymond, it's John Roberts here. Earlier today, we had a store owner. She owns a cake shop called Sugar Bliss. Her name is Teresa Ging. She's in downtown Chicago right now, but she says that the crime there has gotten so out of control that she's thinking, like other corporations have, as Sandra was pointing out, pulling up stakes and moving out of the city. Here's what she told us. Listen here.
I've never had crime this badly in Chicago. It's now not just every couple years, it's now monthly, weekly, and now daily. I mean, just yesterday, another incident down the street. Later on that evening of Friday, another business owner just 2 doors down had someone steal their tips.
Have you made the decision, Teresa, to actually pick up and move, or are you strongly considering it?
I'm strongly considering it. I'm looking out to suburbs outside of Illinois.
So we've got crime, we've got violent crime, murders, deadly street racing in the loop, corporations, businesses leaving the city. What's going to happen, Raymond, to the city of Chicago, which has long been one of the great American cities, if something isn't done?
If Chicago does not get its act together and we do not address the violence in our streets, regardless if it's drifting, regardless if it's shoplifting, or the mayhem that we see nightly from gangs and drug activity, we will no longer be the crown jewel of the Midwest. Our luster will have dulled, but we still have the opportunity to turn it around. There are many good people, whether we're here in Auburn, Gresham, downtown Gold Coast, or throughout any of the 77 communities, who have not lost hope in the city of Chicago. And I hear that on a daily basis. We will stand up, we will take our city back, and show that we will bring balance back to not only law enforcement, but to the common sense needed for government. We're not going to lose the city of Chicago.
I want to go back to the video. It's just on our screen. I mean, again, this is happening all over that city. And in this particular case, it shows what is happening all too often. It is the cops showing up to the scene. And instead of anybody getting scared and running or stopping the illegal activity, they're fighting back, throwing rocks at the cop cars. If the cops get out, they're getting attacked. I mean, you're talking about a sea change to get things going in that city. And I don't know where you go. The suburbs are having the problems too. Milwaukee, just up the lake from there, they're suffering from this level of crime. Minneapolis is a mess. I mean, this has got to be support thrown by those that wear the blue so that they can get in there and do their jobs.
Well, first and foremost, Democrats, by and large, have espoused this mentality that enabling and coddling criminals is how we get elected, how we stay in power. As a Democrat, I fully reject that notion, because that's not what works. We have to know who our real heroes are, and those are the brave men and women that put on that uniform and badge every day to keep our communities safe. They are the ones who are keeping our society together at a time when so many politicians and community leaders are making excuses for those individuals who think that they can quite literally act with impunity in cities like Chicago. We will bring that to an end. And the moment that we start showing consequence for the behaviors that you have just shown your viewers, things will change in the city of Chicago, and I believe throughout this country.
You know, Raymond, you just pointed out that you are a Democrat. You are also one of Lori Lightfoot's fiercest critics. She has been very critical of you as well, but she says that the city is, quote, on the right track in fighting crime. What do you say?
You know, just yesterday, John, Lori Lightfoot was blaming the media for why people don't believe that Chicago is in the same position that she tells everyone is, because it goes contrary to her narrative. And it's easy to make a narrative when you don't have to walk the streets, when she would never stand where I'm standing unless she had 25 police officers that she hates protecting her. I know that we have to move forward, that we have to bring our communities together, and that we have to stop making excuses, which is something that Lori Lightfoot will never do. She will always look for blame elsewhere and not take responsibility for the city that she has created.
Most recently, she turned a blind eye to the fact that a lot of the police that remained on the force, they were being asked to work extraordinary hours with no break, in some cases 11 straight days of work. She denied that they were overworked until a scathing report just came out, and it did cause leadership to change rules for those police, allowing them to take a little extra time off because they're diving into extremely dangerous situations like that each and every day. Appreciate you joining us, sir, and keep us posted. And again, our viewers know we have an open invitation to Mayor Lori Lightfoot. We would appreciate if she would join us and come on and talk about what's happening in that city and what she's doing about crime like that.
Raymond, thank you for your time.
Thank you both.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.